After platinuming Saros, I have a few notes. And this is by no means a video completely shitting on Saros, but you can definitely tell that of the two Housemarque games that came out in the 2020s, Returnal is the best of the two, and here's why. Let's start with the positives and what gives Saros that edge over Returnal. Saros' level design is incredible. This is a very beautiful game, especially in the Shattered Rise, Cathedral, and Yellow Shores biomes, but you can definitely tell a lot of the work was put in all of them. And everything was intricately designed down to the non-hostile life forms, from seeing alien crabs and bugs crawl on the floor, seeing cauldrons of bats and underground facilities, to shooting alien birds from the sky. It all adds to the immersion. The soundtrack is a huge step up from Returnal. Sam Slater should compose for way more video games. His soundtrack is probably one of the best soundtracks to listen to when you're killing things. I love the combat enhancements. The orbs now have function and meaning. This was present in Returnal, purple orbs and lasers being the ones to avoid, but not like how Saros' yellow orbs cause corruption. Blue orbs enhance your shield power, and red orbs destroy your shield, but you can parry them. I love that there's a shield and parry mechanic in a game like this. However, the story is pitifully generic. Modern Sony level of generic, and I was afraid this was going to happen. After beating the game, it was very evident that we are seeing in real time a Marvelfication of Housemarque under Sony's acquisition to appeal to mass audiences. Because this is a niche genre of gaming, as much as we love this studio, but none of the characters are likable, the pacing is weird, some of the conclusive writing with these characters was half-assed, and you can tell a lot of the production came to the cinematics. And on top of it, I have absolutely no idea what Arjun did to cause Nitya to leave him, or how Arjun was involved with Sebastian's death. I read online that Nitya caught Arjun cheating, and Arjun attempted to frame Sebastian and ended up killing him in the process. Meanwhile, Nitya leaves Arjun for a woman. None of that was clear at all. And these are major plot points that I shouldn't have to dig through documents or info to understand their meaning. And this is, of course, not a reflection of the talent. Rahul Kohli, Jane Perry, and everyone else did a phenomenal job as voice actors and actresses. But this is where Returnal shines. See, Celine, as a protagonist, had very little to say throughout the game, which gave her character so much more mystery and made it more alluring to peel back the layers of her story to find out what this all means to her and the drama behind her character. You had to keep playing and dying over and over and over again to know more, and it's brutal, but just enough story is revealed after every boss encounter to keep going. While Returnal's ending was also a bit abstract, you can clearly understand that Atropos is some sort of metaphor of Celine coping the loss of her son and dealing with grief. That ending is so deep, harrowing, and raw and full of soul. And that's where this leads to my second issue with Saros. Housemarque sacrificed Returnal's soul for Saros to have mass appeal. Returnal has so much charm, being unforgiving, being brutal. You had to learn the game to be a master at it. But Saros is an entirely nerfed version of Returnal for pussies. With Saros' built-in modifiers and an easy mode toggle in the settings, you can choose to make the game as simple as you want. I didn't touch those modifiers my entire run because I wanted my experience to be as authentic as possible to what I experienced in Returnal. And while I do see the appeal of modifiers and understand why the developers added this mechanic, that is entirely taking away the one reason that made Returnal so special: its soul. When I platinumed Returnal, I had the best feeling of satisfaction. I felt like I took the most body splitting, stomach churning, massive shit of my life, and I lived. For reference, not to flex here, but it took me under a month to platinum Returnal. With Saros, it only took me 3 days without the modifiers. Where is the challenge? I have been gaming for over 30 years, and nothing had humbled me or challenged me or kicked my ass harder more than Returnal. And I will always appreciate Housemarque for giving the world that game. It was truly innovative and not something gamers had ever experienced before. They struck lightning with Returnal, and I will die on this hill.